This video is about computing variable. Oftentimes in research, variables are computed. Those variables could be latent variables such as depression, anxiety, well-being, happiness. We have a variable happiness for which we have responses from 5 items already entered in SPSS. Now we need to compute the score to see how people have scored individually and how to interpret based on the scores. Constructs, as mentioned, always have a key provided by the author which would indicate how the scores would be computed. It would be either summed up or average, if the scale or tool has any reverse coded item or not, if there is any subfactor or subconstruct, or which items represent those subfactors. So in SPSS, we have variable happiness consisting of 5 items on a 5-point Likert scale. We'll be summing up these scores. Keep in mind, we need to consider any item that was reverse coded. In this case, in the previous video, we discussed item number 3 was reverse coded. To compute the score, go to transform, and the first option is compute variables. To compute the score, we first need to enter a target variable name. Type happiness underscore t. T is equal to total. Then add item one by one, then press OK. So I'll just demonstrate how the items are entered and summed up. So click on item 1, H1, and then click the arrow button to move it over to the numeric expression, and then press plus key, and then double click H2, and then again press plus, and then I can also drag and drop and hit plus. So there are 3 ways we can move the items over to numeric expression, either by clicking this arrow, by double clicking, or by dragging and dropping. So let's enter item number 4 and then item number 5. You'll notice I have mistakenly entered H3 as this was an old variable and was not reverse coded. So I need to put it back, and instead of that I need to enter RH3, which was reverse coded and is a correct way to computing a variable after adding a reverse coded item. So this is the target variable, and these are the items or questions pertaining to happiness which I'm trying to compute the score and assessing the values to see how much happy people are or not based on the score, and then press OK. And the output will tell which variable was processed. Switch back to the data view and you'll see a happiness column is generated. When interpreting, we need to consider the score. Higher score indicates high happiness and low score indicate low happiness in those individuals. So we have a score of 19 that indicates high happiness, and a score of 9 indicate low happiness. So that is how you can compute a total score. In this example, the happiness scale consisted of 5 items was computed. Once the score is computed, it will be available in the data view as well as in the variable view.